We're standing here with Van Knight, who's the Director of Engineering for Hurricane Boats. Van was very involved in the development of the new SunDeck 2690, and we'd like to have him point out some of the features on the boat.
Thanks, Steve. Well, what we want to do is give the buyer a boat that they could move up along in the Hurricane line. We've long had the 2400 SunDeck, and now with the evolution of the 2690, we're giving them a platform that they can step up and really experience all the great things they had in the 2400, but now they can go into a bigger boat, has more features, can bring just as many or more people along, and spend a full day out on the water having fun. What we did, we started with a lot of feedback from our current dealers, customers, and also people in the plant, whether they're the regional sales reps, the brand managers, sat down to really decide and understand what it is we were trying to accomplish with the boat. So we quickly realized that we're going to need to go to a much bigger hull. We decided to go with a 9-foot beam on this boat, and it's 26 foot 4 inches long. And what we want to do with that extra space and volume was give people plenty of room to move around and enjoy their day on the boat without being on top of each other. So as we look at the boat, we came up with a new hull. We went to a company called C. Raymond Hunt. They have long been established as one of the experts in hull design in the industry. This was an exciting project for them because it was something new and unique for them. So what we asked them to do was give us a hull that had a very could run in shallow water, could handle big water offshore, yet give a very stable and dry ride to the owners. But it needed to be able to run fast and be very fuel efficient. So we kind of went after every possible benefit you could get with the hull, and I think they really did a great job for us with it. So what we have now is a boat that's wide open. It runs great offshore, runs great inshore, shallow draft, yet it's given the owners an opportunity to get a lot of people and do a lot of things on the boat. From the layout of the boat, we decided to go with a center walk-through, which is very unique for an outboard because very often the pass-through is pushed off to one side or the other of the boat. But with this, you can dock the boat on the port side, you can dock it on the starboard side, and the access to the boat, boarding and getting off, is the same. It's very wide open in the back, and we'll see that here in a few minutes.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the boat.
The hull that Hunt designed for us, it gives us a continuously variable dead rise, which terminates in 19 degrees. It has nice, wide, pronounced chines, and the benefit of that is the boat will be able to run offshore in deep water, but it's also perfectly at home in backwater, shallow river draft situations. So it can go offshore or it can go inshore, and it's perfectly at home in either place. Captain C, we have a nice wide boarding platform, forward platform for the owner. So you can get on the boat from port or starboard side very easily. It's wide open. And then we have the anchor storage and the boarding ladder underneath the same hatch here in the middle. All right, Captain Steve, let's talk about the bow a little bit. With that 9-foot beam, that really allows us to push a lot of room forward in the boat. For a deck boat, that beam carries all the way forward, which gives you a tremendous amount of seating and room in the bow. It's not like a lot of boats that have a very tight pointed bow that ends up bringing people together. With this boat, you really have a lot of room. You've got recessed speakers as well as cup holders. You've got storage in the floor. You've got storage under each of the seat bases as well as on the step moving up to the foredeck. So what you're able to do is bring a lot of stuff with you, have plenty of people on the boat, and not be tripping over each other as you're going about having your day on the water. One of the most important features on the boat is one you're probably never going to see. It's a fiberglass integrated stringer. It forms all the storage compartments while it's also providing structure for the hull and deck. That stringer is going to be foam filled for sound deadening and improved structural integrity. Now the storage compartments that's part of this integrated stringer, it is all white gel coat finished, so it's very bright and very easy to clean. Captain Steve, at the helm, we really wanted to give the captain just the ultimate driving experience. We've got a great seat, wheel, throttle relationship. We've got great line of sight, whether you're seated or standing. We've got all the controls, the gauges, chart plotter right in front of the captain, so you're no fumbling around, no having to look around or over anything to get that information. It's right there in front of you, so you can, one, concentrate on what you're doing, and also be relaxed. All right, Captain Steve, let's talk about the midship of the boat. What we have is a fully enclosed head with fiberglass headliner. It's got a wood cabinet with a solid surface countertop and stainless steel sink. You can see either a porta potty or electric head in it. So what that really does for you is it gives you a very large head that can be used as a storage area. It gives you a lot of flexibility. It's very easy to clean since it's all fiberglass inside. And since we made the boat extra beamy, we put a lot of that room inside the head. So it's not this super tight, cramped head that you'll see on a lot of boats. You can actually get in there and move around. Here we have the entertainment center. Comes standard with an electric grill, sink, bank of drawers, and a trash can. This boat has the optional slide-out drawer refrigerator. What we did with the extra beam is we wanted to make sure that there's plenty of room to move around, even when somebody's here at the entertainment center prepping food or grilling. In the aft of the cockpit, we have a tremendous amount of seating both on port and starboard side. When you need one more seat for that extra person that you bring along, we've got an optional fold-out seat that comes out of the combing. One of the really neat features on the boat is the integrated cooler enclosure. We call it the ICE system. Basically, all you do is you can just pull this cushion up, and you have access to the top of the cooler. The cooler's got a sliding trap door on top of it, so now instead of you having to stop the boat, get your kid a juice box, you can now have the kid bring you a drink, because it's very easy for anybody to use, even young children. What we have here is a very wide walkthrough to get from the cockpit to the swim platform. The way this is laid out, it's equally easy to dock on the port or starboard side, so you don't have to plan ahead on whatever area you're pulling into, whether it's a restaurant that you're pulling up to for lunch, or it's your dock at home. You have the complete flexibility to dock on either side with equal ease. With the large spaces walk-around platform, you're able to put additional equipment back here, even a very large towable. You can strap that down back here and not bring that into the boat and invading in your space. From a power standpoint, we have 3 different power options on the boat. The standard boat comes with a 250 horsepower configuration. You can get 300 or 350 horses as well.
Well, Van, thanks so much for giving us a look at the incredible new Hurricane SunDeck 2690. It really is a beautiful boat.
Thank you. It's our pleasure.
Until next time, this is Captain Steve.